has nothing. And I and Las Comadres have you. And the memories you have created with me and for me, I am so grateful. Also, special gratitude to the board members across the years who have helped guide the organization and have supported the many projects we have created. Also to all the coordinators and facilitators who have supported our city networks, our book club, all our activities for so many years. And of course, many, many thanks to Maria Ferrer and the team that put this fabulous event together, and the teams that put all the face-to-face worldwide comadrazos together, and especially to my husband, Jack Bell, who was always there by my side, helping build and support Las Comadres. What a labor of love, my gratitude always. The vision that drove Las Comadres from the beginning was connection. Initially to other Mexican-American mujeres in Austin, to get to know each other. And then as we understood the need and desire for connection, to Latinos around the nation and the world. We were only limited by the technology that was available. The ideas and the desire was there, but the cost was too great to do things. We wanted to preserve and celebrate culture and to support and open doors for each other, to share our social capital, because Latinos in general are largely invisible unless you want to reference the bad stuff or a low level of education or need for financial support. Look at the roles we play in TV and film, the crime, the lack of funds, the lack of schooling. As professionals, as the vibrant, contributing community, we don't get much attention. It's a one-off type of situation when one is successful. And look at the racial disparity in social justice. We are not being heard. We are largely invisible. We have to change that. We need each other. So in addition to connection, we saw the need to build programming that meets the needs and met the needs that we were identifying as we shared a meal in homes and conference rooms during our comadrazos and in messages we received from you. The word comadrazo is a made-up word. It's comadres and an abrazo. When Latinas called to ask me to come to their city to create a network, I always told them that it was no rocket science. I could tell them what to do, but they wanted me to come help them start. Well, because my husband traveled all over the world working for computer companies, he had a gazillion air miles and he never wanted to use those air miles. And so he provided me the opportunity to travel, and you provided the home. I've stayed in your homes while in your city. I got to meet your family, your pets, live in your space for a little while, and I left with my heart so full of love. That is really why the Worldwide Comadrazo idea came about. One comadre said, if we had a convening here and all came to Austin, we could have a similar experience as you. And it happened. And for all the worldwide comadrazos that you heard about, we home hosted the comadres in Austin who attended. Many of you became fast friends because of this experience. We picked you up at the airport, fed and feeded you, celebrated our Latinidad in so many ways. What memories. Las Comadres is a culturally based, personal and professional support and networking group for Latinas, non-Latinas married to Latinos, and mujeres with corazón Latino. It is culturally based group because I was painfully aware that my cultural roots were slipping away and that I was dangerously close to losing my cultural identity. I felt a deep desire to connect on a personal level with other Latinas in the community to build and maintain my cultural heritage. Initially, I thought that I was unique in my need to connect to this cultural past. But when an article was published in the local newspaper, the response with Latinas so overwhelming that I quickly realized the desire for connection was immense. The word spread quickly from Austin to other cities, and that's how we became a movement. Las Comadres is for Latinas because there are few places where we can meet to build personal relationships and share culture. I have been told that our comadrazos fill your soul until the next time. New attendees frequently ask, what is the agenda? What are we doing? And my answer always was, what you're doing now, getting to know each other. Don't let a shy comadre stand outside the group. Bring her in and make her feel at home. But in addition to comadrazos, we provide activities to fill specific needs or requests. I commissioned a painting by Laura Lopez Cano that represented my vision. It became our logo. It's the comadres holding your arms to the other comadres, wrapping your arms around them. In 2015, I actually retired from Las Comadres after 16 years of volunteer service. Las Comadres has never had any employees. When we had funds, I was able to hire a few staff to help, but it was always part-time and practically minimum wage. It was what we could afford. And those of you who helped me understood the financial constraints of our existence. I always planned to remain a part of the organization after my retirement. Las Comadres is my baby, but I didn't want to carry the same level of responsibility for it because it was exhausting. And I had things I wanted to do in Austin, Texas, where I live before my time on this earth is done. As you know, I ran for public office and won. And there are many other things that I'm doing in the volunteer work in this community. But there were some basic changes involving new social media platforms taking place, which required a redo of our structure, which I did not have the energy to engage in, or quite frankly, the interest in learning about. So the organization kept going in those communities where we had strong coordinators who kept the city groups alive. And I consistently kept information flowing. And a dedicated group of us has kept book club going as well. The beginning of book club in 2006 has a poignant story. A young woman was helping me with a project, and I thanked her by giving a book by Comadre Ana Nogales. She looked at me and said, I've never read a book by a Latina, except the well-known authors in our university coursework. I looked at her and I thought, I hadn't either until I created Las Comadres when I was 50 years old. I realized there was a big need to provide exposure to our US-based unknown Latinas writing in our community, and book club was born. We even published our own book, Count on Me, Tales of Sisterhoods and Fierce Friendships. Let's see. However, today, we have all lived through the experience of the rise of video conferencing, which changed the way we do things, the ways we connect, the ways we stay in touch, and broaden the distances we can traverse in one video conferences to not only a national, but a global reach. It opened vistas which we dreamed of, but had only glimpsed. The future holds so much promise, and I am thrilled that after 21 years, we have found the perfect person to take the reins of this movement, connecting Latinas around the world. I'm not sure I would have seen Maria in this role if it were not for Zooms we were creating at the national level. I have known Maria Ferrer since the day she joined Las Comadres in New York City. She has been passionate and consistent since day one, but it took the pandemic to bring her qualities, skills, and commitment to my attention front and center. I woke up one day and thought, this is the woman who could lead us into the future. So I called to ask about her interest. She was ecstatic. She didn't even blink. She said, yes. Crazy woman. And the board decided to start slowly, to give her a chance to experiment the full breadth of the opportunity and the challenge. She's never looked back. She's currently our director of programs. Right now, Maria, every single day, I am grateful for you. I gave to Maria my special Comadres necklace, the crown jewels, so to speak. I always wore them to represent you. And now Maria will wear them. I'm the national, international founder of Las Comadres, and it has taught me humility. I have garnered much recognition and many awards for my work, but it's not my work. It is our work. I hope I have represented you well. No one person can take credit for this. It took and will take all of us to build community. It takes all of us to be inclusive, to welcome strangers, to support each other. and I am here to bolster and support you always.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nora. Those are beautiful words. And happy birthday.
Thank
You're the
you.
wind beneath our wings, the powerful visionary that has inspired comadres around the world for all these years, 21 years to be exact. And we're not letting you retire anytime soon because I need somebody to hold my hand. Okay, now this year marks the Las Comadres para las Americas 21st anniversary. And how better to celebrate that than to celebrate with the launch of the Nora Awards. The awards are named in honor of Nora, and they recognize comadres who exemplified the virtues of loyalty, generosity, sisterhood, and kindness. The finalists were all nominated by their fellow comadres. There are 3 Nora Award categories: the Comadre of the Year Award, the Comadre Community Service Award, and a Friend of Las Comadres category. Here to present the first award is Ana Nogales, the Secretary of Las Comadres para las Americas.
Greetings, comadres. I'm pleased to announce the Nora Award for Comadre of the Year. The award is for a comadre who helps her fellow comadres. The finalists are Laura Esparza from Texas, Magdalena Lopez Eustas from Texas also, Yadira Gonzalez Taylor from New York, Terry Saucedo from California, and Teresa Varela from New York. Who is the winner? The winner is Yadira Gonzalez Taylor. Congratulations to you.
Congratulations, comadre.
Oh, wow. Holy cow. Holy cow. No, really. I am floored. I'm floored. I'm floored. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even think I deserve it, by the way. I'm self-deprecating all the time, but I really mean it. Every single person on this list is a fabulous woman, person who helps everyone out. And when I got the phone call that I was nominated, I was like, I had already won just because someone thought of me. I'm not an award winner. Like, I was never an honor student or anything like that. But, someone thought of me, Vivian Lipman. Dennis, thank you so much for nominating me. Thank you, Comadre Nora. Thank you, Comadre Maria. And thank you to all las comadres that voted for me. However that worked, I am floored, flabbergasted. And I want to thank the Bronx Comadres. We tried to get a live group going in the Bronx. We started meeting at Polk Cottage late 2018, I think, beginning of 2018 or late 2017. And we met a few times. We tried to get it off the floor, but it was kind of hard. I don't know if it was geography or urban planning or what it was. So we transitioned over to WhatsApp, and we've kind of stayed WhatsApp. But now I feel like now I gotta get some fire under my belly and get more going on just to hold on to that title. I really am very grateful to you all to even recognize me. And I'm just grateful for friendship. This group, Las Comadres, has offered me a space to network, but really to have conversations that are normally not had in networking spaces. And I've met so many wonderful women. I've spoken to so many women in so many places from so many different backgrounds that just adds to the value and the loveliness that I call my life. So thank you very much.
Congratulations. Now, presenting the Nora Award for Comadre Community Service is Las Comadres board member Audrey Poncio.
Good afternoon. I'm honored to announce the Nora Award for Comadre Community Service. This award is specifically for a comadre who has helped her community in countless ways. The finalists are Dr. Charlie Ferrer and Clara Galvano Rivera from New York, and Kim Montoya from Kansas. The winner is Dr. Charlie Ferrer. Congratulations.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Okay, now I'm gonna cry. But if I can say something, if that's okay. So okay. This is a major honor. I really have to say, out of all the awards I've ever gotten, this is my favorite. This is my most treasured, because it shows that as a Latina among my comadres, I'm also recognized. And I already started telling everybody about the comadres, all the white people, all the people from all the other nationalities. So I'm constantly talking about Las Comadres. And I'm really honored to be recognized for the work that I do with women with breast cancer and helping others in the community. So thank you so much.
Congratulations, Charlie. And yes, she's my baby sister, but she won it all on her own, and we're very proud of her.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now we have one more award here to present. The Nora Award for a friend of Las Comadres is the real Nora. Nora. Nora's having some technical issues. Did we lose her?
No, you found me. I mean, I
Oh,
got
okay,
it.
good.
Let me see. One more thing that I need to do is exit full screen. Okay, so the Friend of Las Comadres Award recipient was chosen by the Las Comadres para las Americas Board of Directors, and really it was something that I felt was so extremely important, because as I thought back across 21 years, who was there by my side to really keep me on the straight and narrow path when it comes to finances? Because I have to tell you, I hate keeping the books, as I'm sure you do too. The Austin Community Foundation, their continued support of our organization over the past 21 years, I am telling you, is a big reason why we're still here, because they made sure I dotted all the T's. Oh no, I dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's, and they asked me for all the W-9s and all the backup I needed, and they just kept me on the straight and narrow. And that is so important. And that's a lot of years to keep Nora Comstock on the straight and narrow. Austin Community Foundation, thank you so much. And to accept for the foundation is our compadre, Jonathan Barona.
Great. Buenas tardes, comadres. Nora, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure knowing you over the last few years that I've been here at the foundation. And when you let us know about the award, I spoke to Mike and said, Mike, you got to let me present, because I really value kind of what they're doing and what Nora has brought. I've had the opportunity to spend some time in the sessions today. And, you know, I've always thought about Las Comadres so much about the connections, and I know how important that is. But listening to the stories, it really made me think about how important it is that we share our stories, right? That we spend the time to discuss stories and how much value Las Comadres brings to our community, not just the Latino community, but our entire American community, right? Around our story, our past, and our future. The foundation is proud to be a part of Las Comadres for the last 20-ish years, right, Nora? And recently, you know, it wasn't until 2017 that we launched the Hispanic Impact Fund. In that time, you know, we've granted out about $655,000 in grants, and Nora has been a huge part of that as well. So thank you for sharing her with some of our other activities at the foundation, but just it's an honor, and we are, you know, really proud to be involved and look forward to some sort of continued engagement. So muchas gracias, Nora, y muchas gracias a todas las comadres.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan, for that. Congratulations again